Yeah, this is gonna be one of my long ass videos. And nah, my hair ain't never goddamn done, and it needs to be cut. I'm fucking up in the kitchen by reheating some rice that I just happened to add some ground beef with, which you can't even find ground beef no more. Added some ground beef to it, and I ain't been eating on it within the last 2 days, so it's kind of hard. So I added water, tried a doctor on it. I don't know what the outcome will be of that, but we will see. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on after a while. I almost said I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. Shit, fucking with me, I'm just might. Um, Trying to answer any little questions. Yeah, this gonna be a boring ass talk I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it because this is what I does. This is what I do. I don't have to practice social distancing because I distance myself from people anyway. I'll let them distance themselves from me. Either way you want to say it. Is it not gonna stand up like that? No, it's not. So hold on, let me see if I can make it just for the time being. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna stand up like that. Okay, let's see if it'll do like that and still record. It will. But for you special motherfuckers out there, because I know there's some special motherfuckers out there, they be concentrating on everything but the right thing. So, practice like goddamn social distancing, you motherfuckers. Goddamn, some of y'all need to give 90 or 70 or 75 feet anyway, goddamn, you son of a bitches. Um, like, yeah, you sound too loud, you sound too loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna double practice social distancing. I'm gonna double my social distance. Boom, booyah, booyah. We safe. We safe. We safe out here. We safe out here. We safe out here. We safe. We safe. We nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. God damn it. Hey, this is the shit I have to go through with my daughter just having to be here with me. She's so fucking goofy, crazy, and shit sarcastic, y'all. But this is the shit that I have to go through with her too. She say crazy shit and do crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got it from her or what, but this type of shit, I have to laugh at myself when I see her doing crazy shit and she'll say something stupid. I have to laugh because shit, this motherfucker mirroring me. And my son, he'll say some whack ass, out of the way ass shit, and that be so mirroring me because I do. From time to time, I will say something real dumb, you know, and just be funny, you know. So now that I got my social distancing out the way, you go check on this rice, burn. You worried about me social distancing? I'm worried about burning my shit up. I ain't had this place that long. Shit, goddamn. Took them a whole year just to fucking fix the little shit that I asked them to fix in here. Goddamn. Would you fucking have some consideration? Have some type of respect? Shit. Alright, so let's get to it. So anyway, it comes to my attention that a lot of people are concerned about their friends list and their white friends and all that type of stuff, you know, during this time that's going on. I can't share in those talks really because the closest I come to being able to actually express myself on that is being able to admit that I used to have a lot of, well, that's a lot too. I used to have, I'm sorry, it's all in the damn, you can see the light only, damn. I can't even move it, I can't even adjust it right, so it's chill, right? Fucking stupid ass cameraman. Fuck you. Firing your ass ASAP. Either way you go, you're gonna see my light. And you are. Fuck. You know what? Fuck you. This video ain't even about making you comfortable while I'm trying to record and shit. I'm not comfortable. Fuck you. Fuck are you? Come to my home judging me. I done spent 5 minutes trying to get comfortable. Shit. And I got rice and it's just all on the stove by its lonely self. Look at that shit. Just looking alone and shit. Looking alone. Shut up. You got something to say, shut up. I can do this. I can doctor up on it. It'll be better. Anyway, so let me get to the point. Let me get to what the video is about. The white friends, whatever. I can't really say a lot because I don't have a lot of white friends. I really don't have any at the moment. Unless you want to call the ones that grew up with me, my white friends. Well, they've been apart for so long, I can't really even say that. I had a best friend a long years ago. I don't know where he went to or what became of him. Caleb Vickers. I will never forget that guy. He was great. He was fun. Yeah, man. It's the only person I can consider, my white friend. That was cool. I'm gonna have rice that's hard as fuck in here. Like some of my rice gonna be hard. Crunching on my damn teeth. It's gonna fuck my mouth gonna be fucked up. My mouth ain't been hurting in 2 days. It's gonna be hurting now. But anyway, yeah, so I remember that guy. He was only my best friend for a while, for a long time. So I'm not saying this, I'm not doing this to promote white friends or getting Cat Williams, get you some white friends. I'm not saying that for that reason. That would be somewhat bigotry and treason and a whole lot of other shit. Because I'm a grown ass man, and if why would I be telling you something that I don't do or believe in? Now, good and hell well, if you go through my friends list, you ain't gonna see a few white faces. So I can't. That's the reason why I can't tell you. It's just like the reason why I'm making this video is because the white people are speaking. So anyway, sorry, I just got serious suddenly. Real serious there. Thoughts. So anyway, I'm making this program sort of because of them. We're speaking up on our incident, on our troubles. A lot of us are like, no white person should speak up on what we got going on or whatever. They don't know. How could they know? A lot of black community. I fucking hate that light. A lot of the black community is against, see what I'm saying? I hate that fucking light. That hell is every fucking where. It bothers me, I'm sorry, y'all. And that's the damn door. Man, I'm not even over here. And you got that light. Oh, fuck it. I'm trying to be perfect, fool. That's your problem now. Y'all are trying to be perfect and shit. You know, wasted 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Ain't like they were listening anyway. Hell, you got a whole YouTube that ain't nobody watched the videos. You got a podcast ain't nobody really seen or heard. So yeah, I'm in 100% absolute belief that this guy would have spoken up. He would be my only white friend. There's a family from my former church home, Easons. Even though they don't really fool with me or deal with me a lot, we've been spaced, distance from forever. I left Spencer a long time ago. Long time ago. We left Louisiana behind too. So that was a guy, I believe that if you look on his page, I believe he, if he's still here, or at least his children, would speak up on these problems. They are people's children are mixed. And some people get offended at the word mixed. What is the word? Your heritage is mixed. You are. Okay, I'm trying to find. I'm always doing this, you guys. I'll be trying to find the perfect, not to offend and stuff like that. That's just me. So I don't. The word is not coming to me right now because I'm not really even on that. Like I'm on something else right about now. So anyway, as the story goes, I'm pretty sure they would be speaking out about it. And then the thing is, like, how would I feel about that? I have a friend at work who speaks out about a lot of stuff too. A coworker. And I wouldn't really call him a friend, a coworker. He speaks out a lot about what's going on, and he was talking about it today in the break room. Of course, the workplace is no place for your political beliefs or even religious. It can cause big problems. It always does. Well, a lot of times it does. So I don't really speak on that. So I kind of let him do his talking, kind of agreeing. Okay, yeah, that too. And then I'll give my opinion, and then I'll hush up. I won't say no more. Well, a small part of my opinion. Why am I talking about this? Why am I taking time to say this? Because we had the Freedom Riders back in the day. Way back in the day. We had the Freedom Riders. Freedom Riders were white people also. Now it was a couple of other nationalities. They were mostly whites. What did they do? They basically rode out with us for the cause. You know what I mean? They man, that made it too dark. They rode out with us for the cause. They damn scratching. Oh, I'm doing so much wrong. Scratching my damn head in the kitchen. If some hair on my food, I'm whoop some ass. It's so. They rode out with us for a cause. Now, it wasn't necessarily for our cause, but it was for a cause no different than women's suffrage, women's rights, all that type of stuff, feminism, all that type of stuff. It came about at a certain point that's what they needed to do, and it was for a certain reason. It held its ground. You guys talk about feminism, but you don't really speak about Marcus Garvey. Or I'm sorry. Is it Marcus or James Garvey? Okay, Garvey. Look it up. I'm sorry. Those who know me from Black Love Movement and a couple other groups, you can go ahead and correct me because I know if you see this post, you will correct me. I'm sorry. I was not a Garvey fan, or as we were saying, Garvites. I'm more or less into Martin Luther King. But then don't fuck with me because I'll switch up on you and turn to Malcolm X in a minute. Although I don't really believe in his tactics, I believe by any means necessary. And I believe that if we're pushed too far, then we have the right. Which brings me to the point of the protesting and stuff like that. The riot, the protest. Okay, so you're going to have bad apples in the bunch fucking shit up. You're going to have infiltration, which is exactly what we need to be doing. Infiltrating everything that they got going on. Even Tupac said, God, I can't even say the words exactly, but basically he was saying, black men is no threat. God, I wish I could remember. I hate doing anything imperfect, not perfect, but anyway, that's what caused me to ramble a lot. I'll be trying to make it perfect, but anyway, in so many words, he was basically saying if you put you put yourself in the white kid's ears, then all of a sudden you're a threat. Because they know that words are powerful. They know it, just like you say, we speak things into existence by your Christian Bible or by your whatever belief you believe in. It's true, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent we do. And well, you want to talk about that, but you don't want to even hear the fact that actually at one point in time, mankind, people were just saying, move spoon, and the spoon just moved, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to believe that, but you want to say we're speaking things into existence. You want to say that, but you don't know that. You don't understand that your mind, the pineal gland was warped around, was really connected to, the mental status of you, period, the spiritual status of you. You want to talk spiritual, but you don't want to talk about that. Promote all kind of yoga and meditation and stuff, but you don't want to talk about that. There's so much that you sideline. You don't expose the whole thing. You don't talk the whole thing. You don't study the whole thing. Yeah. Well, if the story of Pangea actually existed, what is to say that we didn't all come from one place or one place didn't exist? Oh well. Anyway, there's so many different stories coming out. You have to be a conspiracist, theory, whatever. So let's get back to the point. So I'm going to say my white friends would speak out, but for those of you who has white friends and they didn't speak out, what do you? It's not about you being emotional. Stop being so emotional for a minute and figure out what it is, because they can be the element of surprise. Maybe they're not speaking out because they need to be infiltrating. Yo, I look like I'm not for this can. I look like I don't like this can, but I'm doing everything I can to figure out what I can do to help this can be better. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying we actually do need infiltration. We need to be doing it. That's why we need to be doctors, lawyers, counselors, bailers. We need to be in the jailhouse. We need to be in high positions and not just serving. We got black police officers serving. No, we need to be a chief, county. You know what I'm saying? Sheriff. Maybe it's a lot of stuff like that. We need to be in diverse areas. That way we can shut this shit down. Because one thing I do believe, and I read it, it said, well, everybody's going against this, whatever, but do you not know after if we decide to get every single policeman off the police force right now, every last one of them, there will still be a good number of policemen that would come in and do the same thing, because it's the system of the heart. You see, you were taught things, you were told things, you start believing things, you start feeling things, and I believe what I believe because of what I saw, so you believe what you believe because of what you saw. Some of us went through I didn't go through, but a little bit of racism. Face-to-face racism, on the street racism, not no he say. But nevertheless, those things changed you. Now, whether it was a good change or a bad change, it changed you. Some of you got your houses raided into, and that changed you forever. You know, all of a sudden you don't even like them. Sorry. So, yeah, we need to examine that, and we need to be thinking about that, because we don't own our own armory. We have to get illegal shit. Now, when they start taking guns and start sending people to jail for the guns that are registered or whatever, what are you going to do? See, it's my belief that half of you don't even own a real gas mask while we're walking around wearing these face masks. No, half of you don't own a real gas mask. Half of you do not own a cellar or a basement or somewhere where you can actually put your items at that you're not supposed to have. The majority of us don't even have radios. We don't even believe in two-way radios or walkie-talkies or whatever like that. Now, some of us black people who go on hiking trips and stuff like that, now we have them, but we use them for hiking. Oh, gosh. That's all we use them for. We don't know that that's going to be the way of communication. You know, what's funny is that we talk about the riot and we're against that. We're against the burning and looting and all of that. They did that so many years ago and they didn't give a damn. Now they did it to black places or whatever. Yes, that's true. Versus our doing it everywhere and anything. And then, you know, opportunists coming in and putting their hand in it, and whatever else other people did what they did, you know. People who just wanted to steal, they were there, opportunists. And people who wanted to sabotage it, make it look like it was just all bad, they were there. And people who just didn't care were there. I didn't go to none of the rallies. I'm prepared though. I'm prepared. I don't own any firearms. So if anything ever happens, then it's funny because if that's one of the things that's getting said other than me taking my own life, you know that's a damn lie. You know from that point, these bitches are lying. That motherfucker was depressed and stressed a lot, but he would never take his own goddamn life. He always would say that shit too. Man, that motherfucker ain't picking up no gun. I ain't never even held a real gun, except for a BB gun, air gun, whatever. See, I believe in knives and close quarters. In the end, that's what they're going to believe in too. They're going to take your stuff and they're going to be all in your face and stuff. You cannot pull out. But that element of surprise just might be that steel, not that steel, the other steel, stainless steel. It might be just that because you can't take them all, can you? You don't even have to register those. Well, anyway, enough about that. The riots, what's going on, it just needs structure. It needs, focus. And it got out of focus, not just out of hand, it got out of focus. It got out of control. These are some of the young people that are angry. And you know damn well young people don't listen when they're angry. You know that because you don't listen when you're angry. Or when you disagree with somebody. You stop listening. They're the voice. We're not listening to their voice right now. We're criticizing them and talking about them. They're the voice. There's something wrong somewhere. There's something wrong somewhere. You're tired. We're tired. Video being passed around. 2 generations talking to a younger generation about coming up with a better plan. Violence is not the way. And neither is everything else that we've tried. Because we've tried it all. We know that's not the right answer. Because they won't change. It's not changing. Everything is still the same. 20 years from now, 15 years from now, 12 years from now, 10 years from now, should be the same. We'll be doing this same shit. And everybody be promoting peace. And everybody be talking, repent, the end is near. Repent, time is coming. That's not just what about it. That's not just the only thing that it's about. Yes, the end is near. Yes, repent. Give your life to Christ. Give your life to God. Give your life to Jesus. Yes. Buddha, Allah. You know, what I find unbelievable is that the same people that we're fighting against are the same people who will pray for peace in the name of Allah or strength in the name of Allah or God, basically, to take us out. And yes, we're bullies. The U.S. is we're good. We're not the good people. We were taught and told we're the good people. They were taught and told we were the bad people. Well, 30-minute history. Just talking about nothing. Recapping on a little bit. Trying to get this race to come to and not be too hard for my damn teeth. White friends was actually the root of this conversation. It went from there to everything else. As I said, it was going to be long anyway. My belief is that if they had direction and stuff, just like the Black Lives Matter movement, and you notice them 2 women who started the Black Lives Matter, they're not even nowhere. They turned face and start talking about all lives matter, and that's where we got that from. That's where that started. That's where that spawned from what I remember. So yeah. Just being a nosy ass in my neighborhood. Sometimes things do be going on. You need to know what's going on. That's all. So anyway, yeah. Somebody gave me somebody gave a post, and I liked it. It was interesting. It was really interesting. Credit to Sharia, if not Sharia, Houston, who I actually came across in Black Love Movement group. one of the sisters that I really pay attention to her posts. I mean, she really says a lot of very interesting stuff. I mean, just like, wow, you know. We lost one from Black Love Movement, though. We had lost one of the brothers that I used to talk to from time to time. He's gone. But, yeah, she wrote something and it basically explained the rioting and all of that. You know, back in the day, how, you know, things were, you know. It's crazy because I can totally understand what she said. I reposted it on my page. Don't worry, you can find it on there. It's reposted. I don't have time to really explain it in my own words. The video's already long enough and you wasn't paying attention. You got bored within the first 3 minutes. I suppose that's it. That's really all I wanted to say. I've said a lot. Just to say a little. If you got white friends, make sure they're still your friend for the right reasons. And they're not infiltrating your rings. Make sure. See, I'm not speaking against it. You are who you are. You like what you like. It's like me. I can look at a white woman and I want to date her, but I'll never go to her and talk to her. It's not who I am. So anyway, do what you do. Be safe. Be careful. Understand why. Know why you do or don't have the white friends that you have or don't have. Know why or why not you do or don't believe in whatever religion you do or do not believe in. Always know things for yourself and know for yourself beyond what your grandpappy was taught. Because half of you people, when y'all start talking about the Bible, that's all y'all do is y'all repeat the same thing that great of the great generation. Get what I'm saying? Then pass down the toe, but you don't know nothing for yourself because when I ask you, you don't know. I've had a few friends face to face with me that I'll ask, and they'll still go to that Bible. And there's one that I have no quarrels with. He's a great friend, but he heard me say one day, I hate when people always talk to me about the Bible. Whenever I'm in a situation, every situation is not made for the Bible. You don't have to do that. See, I want you to speak to me earthly. I want to know that you are a human, just like me. I want to know that you have real thoughts and real feelings. You know, they say old things are passed away, and I don't know how to really say it. I've been out of that for a long time. But basically, you become a new creature, a new man, or a new person, whatever. So that's all you know? No, you forgot what it means to be human? All your human thoughts, emotions got erased? You know? No. Because if you were that powerful, then you would be that higher being that we're trying to be, that we can't seem to reach, that if you do speak something, it does come into existence instantly. You don't even have to say the name of the one God, which we don't know his name or its name. We can speculate, we can guess. I guess I'll make that the end of this video. It's 30 minutes. And my rice is kind of done or overdone or whatever, so I'll let it go.